Hey, good evening. It's Tuesday, June 6th, and welcome back to Everyday Talk 24/7. Tonight, we're going to see another practical aspect of pursuing wisdom from above and the value that this brings to our lives. It protects us. It gives us the discernment that we need to navigate all the traps of this world. And one of the ways that we walk ourselves into problems is we wind up being manipulated, and we don't know we're being manipulated until it's too late. So wisdom from above is going to help us how to recognize manipulation. How to recognize manipulation. This is a powerful, practical way that wisdom from above protects us from all that's around us. You see, someone who is full of wisdom, the wisdom from above, is someone you can trust. They're going to be pure in their minds, in their motives and actions. Hey, Echo. They're going to be a peaceable person. They're going to be gentle. And they're going to be open to reason. And this is huge for understanding and protecting yourself from being manipulated. Now look at the positive part first. If someone is open to reason, they will listen to you for where you are, what your issues are about. So that's the first thing. 3 things. The second thing is they will make themselves approachable. You will want to talk to them. They're not going to be defensive. This word here for open to reason, many translations, it'll be along the lines of being vulnerable, being submissive, about really wanting to reach out and be accessible to people, be approachable. So they're not going to be defensive. They're not going to be about explaining to you why you're wrong and they're right. They want to hear you. And then they will be eager to understand you. Not just listen, but eager to understand. They want to listen, to understand, and not to control. They want to listen without having already formed the answer in their minds. They really want to know you. This is an advantage of being open to reason, and why it's such a beautiful thing, and why we have to recognize it. So these 3 qualities: they will listen, they will make themselves available to you, they'll be approachable, and then they will listen to understand. And what this will do, and is that has the net effect, this will lead you to peace and not cause you to think or feel that you have to do something to earn their acceptance. Echo, calm down. She's being a little bit being a little bit aggressive tonight. Kind of curious. We got to watch out for that. They will lead you to a sense of peace and trust. You're not having to earn their acceptance. These are all the qualities of someone who's truly open to reason, invested in you. Now here's the 3 qualities of someone who's just interested in manipulating you. A person who is interested in manipulation, they will expect you to listen to them. It may come in subtle ways, but it always boils down to you listening to them and their point of view. Secondly, they are not approachable. There is not a personal interest in you. Their interest in you is to make them look better, to do something that will achieve what they want. So your interest is not there at all. And they're not going to be approachable about you. They're only approachable if you're going to do what they want. And then lastly, this will not lead you to peace and confidence, but it will push you to do what is best for those people. You will not feel free to do anything except what they desire. See, a manipulative person will stack the argument up in such a way, well, all I can do is what you want me to do. And sometimes people even work God into this and try to say, well, God wants you to do this, God wants you to do that. But there's not, if these other qualities of a pure, genuine spirit across the board, not just the self-serving one that is truly seeking peace, peace-loving, not one that wants you to be in their camp no matter what, and then one that's gentle. If you're gentle, you don't have to push the argument. You know that you're doing the right thing. That's where gentleness comes from. And then you're going to be open to reason. You're going to be approachable. And you see, those things won't be in doubt. So we want to look for that quality of wisdom in other people. Are they open to reason? If they're not, then you're subject to manipulation. Remember what the Proverbs say. The kisses of an enemy are profuse, but faithful are the wounds of a friend. So people that only tell you good things about you, only tell you what you want to hear, have some motive behind them to get you to do what they want. That's manipulation. Manipulation is getting someone to do something that I want. Not what God wants, but what I want. And a manipulator will put all kinds of pressure on you, sometimes very subtle pressure. It'll seem kind of, hey, I just want what's best for you, and we're going to do it this way. And if you try and move from it, you get all kinds of pressure back. No, you've got to do it this way. Sometimes it'll be very direct, do this or else. That's not someone who's open to reason. That kind of an attitude, remember, that's not gentle, that's not peaceable, that's not have a pure motive. See how valuable these things are. If we're going to withstand being manipulated by other people, we have to spot and recognize what is true wisdom. And the most important factor here is true wisdom is shown by somebody who is really open to reason, wants to understand you, that is approachable, that truly wants to serve you and not themselves. So again, those three qualities that are going to help. A person who is really interested in you and invested, they will listen to you, they will make themselves approachable, and this will lead you to a place of peace and not feel like you're being pressured into do something to gain acceptance. And in contrast, the manipulator will expect you to listen to them. They're not really approachable. Their only interest is getting you to do what they want. And that this will not lead you to peace, but you'll have a sense of, I've got to do this to be accepted by someone. That's manipulation. You don't want any part of that. This beautiful picture of what God gives us, of seeing this wisdom from above, is that when someone is open to reason, you're not going to be manipulated. You're going to be helped to go where God wants you to go. And that's the thought for this night. Give me some thoughts and feedback to it. Let's stand against being manipulated and seek wisdom so that we know we're going to be committed to doing what God wants and not what somebody else wants. Again, thanks so much for being here. It's such a pleasure. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.